A lot of times men think they're setting boundaries and they're using that as an excuse to be insecure.
What do you mean
Right?
by that?
What do I mean by that? When men tell women what they can and can't wear. When a man is saying that if I'm with a woman, my woman can't wear this, she can't do this, she can't go here, she can't go there,
Okay.
right? And they saying that like, no, that's my boundary. And the woman is saying you're insecure. She's right, you are insecure. Yeah. Because your boundary is for yourself, not for her. So if your standard was I don't date women who dress like this, you wouldn't be dating shorty. You crossed your own boundary because you knew you don't want a woman who dressed like this. She was bad as fuck, dressed just like that. Your lust took over and you cuffed shorty, and now you telling her to stop doing some shit she was already doing. That's not a boundary. That's not a, because if the standard was for yourself, you wouldn't have dated shorty. Now you trying to make a standard for her. That's not a boundary. That's an insecurity. And the thing is, if you control yourself, you don't have to control other people.
I agree with him in some of the parts, right? I do agree with him to an extent. I will say that what happens is a lot of men will get with women and they have no they have no business being with these types of women, right? You see a guy with a woman that you know is a 304, and I was talking to my homeboy about this, and I was just pondering on it one time, and I was like, one of the most miserable existence that a man can have is to love a woman through being a 304 or a thotty, whatever you want to call it, through her wholeness. That is one of the worst existences ever, bro, because you know this woman, you know her nature, her true nature, you've seen it time and time again, but in some weird shape, form, or fashion, some weird way in your mind, you think or feel as though she's gonna change, or you can change her through showing her unconditional love. No. I mean, if you're okay with how she acts, that's one thing. But if you know you aren't truly happy, like look at Adam 22, for example. I don't care who you are, bro. I don't care who you are. Look at my man Destiny, right? Well, not my man's man's, but you know what I mean. Look at Destiny. You know, you can have open relationships or allow your woman to do certain things that's going to cross certain boundaries, as my man says, but you have to also understand the consequences behind that and the public perception. There should be no amount of money that would breach your dignity, your morals, and your ethics, right? Just for a paycheck. I mean, it's mind-boggling to me, bro. Both of these guys are already rich, so why do y'all need to have the safety net of having an open relationship? So she does what she's gonna do already. You have the response or the rebuttal of, oh well, we're in an open relationship, so I mean, it is what it is. But no, these men know in their heart of hearts that they do not even want a woman that's sleeping with other men, right? And people like to argue the point of, well, you don't control her, you don't own the woman. No, you don't own the woman. That's a very valid depiction. But at the same time, I know even the sluttiest of the sluts do not want to be doing that. That is very small majority of women, or majority. That's a very small group of women that just love being hoes, bro. And you can probably attribute that, those actions to something that happened to them when they were younger, or some type of chemical imbalance or something, because that's not normal, right? So even if these women are doing these things, they feel like it's justified in some way in their mind, right? And even these women want someone that's going to, love them. They want to have a family. Most women want a family, bro. That's what it is. That's the name of the game. They want to have a family, and they want to have a family to belong to, feel as though they're needed within this family dynamic. But what happens is they build a rep up. They build this, notorious reputation for being a certain way. And even if they try to push past that, it's going to be trying to, run up a hill. It's going to be very hard to do that. You're going to have to move out your city, right? rebranded. But if you become something on a grand scale, or you're known for something on a grand scale like these adult stars, there's no way. Absolutely no way. It's a wrap for you. You're done. It don't matter what you do. You can repent. You can move, right? To where the Catholic nuns at? Europe, somewhere in Europe, right? Atone for all of your sins and abstain. I think I'm saying that right. Abstain for any type of sexual activity, and still people will be bringing up things even in your afterlife. So there's really no coming back from that. Once you've been showed in this light, like, it's a wrap for you, baby. So that's why it's so important for women to know what they're doing and getting themselves into when they make certain decisions, regardless of how they felt in that particular time. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Because almost all of them regret it at the end of the day. But although off topic, back to the subject at hand, a man will see a woman dressed a certain way, and I feel as though, you just have to compartmentalize these women. You have to know what it is going into it, so you don't find yourself in a situation where you're asking her to do something that she has been doing, right? So my thing is, okay, if you were doing it before I started talking to you and I still chose to be with you, that's it. Like, there should not be a conversation after that where you're like, I need you to stop doing this, right? Or I don't like that you're doing this, right? Because you knew who that person was before. Hopefully you knew who this person was, and you didn't just jump into a relationship, right? That's what we don't want. That's what I be trying to tell people. Slow the fuck down. Slow down. There is no rush into getting in a relationship, right? You need to date these women for an extended period of time. Ain't no, sleeping unprotected and you start, ejaculating inside of a woman and trying to start a family, and you don't have the means, the funds of any type, and you barely know the girl. You don't know what she's doing when she's not around you, right? But that's another topic for another day. You don't do things like that, right? That's for a woman reserved, ideally, if y'all are in a serious committed relationship. I'm not gonna say married, but you're in a committed relationship with this woman, right? And y'all are serious, and y'all have an understanding and grasp on y'all's, dynamics and roles in a relationship, right? Only then would I be open to things like that. But when you coming off the cuff, shorty, month, 2 months, right? You trying to start a family with a female that you barely know, that is fucking nasty work, bro. And I speak of this from I'm not gonna say experience, because I've never done that, no. But I've been witness to some bullshit like this, right? Multiple times. So a lot of guys do these things, and it's like, I want to blame the girls. Sometimes it is the women's fault, but a lot of the times it be these fucking dudes, man. These dudes be the reason why these women have this perception, right? This perception, plain and simple. But yeah, if you just slow down, right? Just because she may look a certain way, let me tell you something. Just because you live in one area, don't mean you can't go to another area and they have 10x of that same girl, right? I'm telling you, there's so many people in this world that you can find almost a 1-for-1 copy of the same bitch that's not giving you the attention, bro. So let's just stop the cat right there. Like, you can't say I'm never gonna find another, bro. They're everywhere, literally everywhere. You just have to do what you need to do, to qualify. And when I mean qualify, I mean qualify yourself. Not qualify for them, qualify yourself for life, my guy. You qualify yourself for life, everything else, it's just magnetizes towards you, right? Present yourself in a certain way, right? If you want your shit, why wouldn't she want to be a part of that? I'm not saying that you shouldn't cast your net out every once in a while. That is healthy. That is a healthy thing to do as a man. But you shouldn't be out here chasing women left and right. That's the fuck. That shows scarcity. We already know about that. Scarcity. You don't want to seem as though you're desperate or you're needy for any woman's affection, attention, time. Like, why? Let's leave that for them. Leave that for the ladies, right? That's what you leave for them. So when you put yourself in this predicament where you're asking a woman to do something that she had been doing way before your time, it's like you're gonna have a point of contention, because she's gonna feel as though, oh well, you didn't say nothing about it before, now it's a problem, right? So, right, when you see something, i.e., a girl smoking, that is a pet peeve for me, or she has frivolous spending habits, or she cusses like a sailor, she doesn't keep her house tidy, right? When you see these things and they're right in front of you, regardless of how she looks, bro, it's never that deep. You need to make the conscious decision. Okay, well, I'm just gonna put her in this category until proven otherwise. Until she shows me that she's serious about me and my baseline of shit I will tolerate and is not gonna tolerate. I can only, see her on occasion, or I can only deal with her on a certain level. And anything she does outside of me, I can't be bothered with or be concerned about it, right? Because let me tell you something, she really feeling you like that, there's nothing that she will not do, bro. Understand, there is nothing that they will not do. I don't give a fuck who told you otherwise, bro. Listen to your boy. I got it, man. I got y'all. But like I said, just slow down, bro. It's never that deep. Focus on what you got going on. If she has a habit that you do not want to be a part of, or you don't approve of, you can still deal with her, but at your discretion. Plain and simple. But I don't know. Get in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic. It's your Dials Girl Sell Tees. If you want one-on-one consultation, link will be in the description. Pinned in the first comment. If I want to join Discord or follow me on any of my socials, all of those links will be in the description and on the splash page. But it's your boy Alex. Catch y'all on the next one.